Hi guys, I'm Giselle. I'm the founder of Asian Pop Weekly and I'm also the host of Everywhere and Nowhere on Indiego. And today I'm here with our very special guest, Chriskris. He is an amazing singer-songwriter that I'm personally a big fan of. So, welcome.
Slat. Yeah.
What do you say?
No, I said slat. Just don't worry about it.
Okay.
It's fine.
Yeah, I know that this is one of the first video interviews you've been doing, but don't worry, okay?
Yeah.
I'm here for you.
Okay, yeah, no, I think it's calm, yeah.
Okay, cool. You've been making music for a while now, since around 2019, right?
Yeah.
So can you tell me a little bit about how you started on your music journey?
Okay, so I firstly I put my song on SoundCloud in early 2019 with my homie Elvin, and he helped out. It's a song called Holding Back, and then I shared it to all my poly friends in class and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I think we even played for lecture and something, and then eventually Elvin he was really supportive, and eventually I put my song out on Spotify with 2 other songs, made it a tape at the end of the year, and yeah, from there I just started making music with Elvin, posting regularly, and I'm like, okay, this is something that I really like doing. Let me do more.
Did you study music when you were in poly?
Oh yeah. I did some sound engineering course at RP.
So even before that, technically, you were already creating your own music, or
yeah. Before that, the way I got into production was because when I was 14, I saw this video of J. Cole producing on a tour bus, and he was using this software called Logic Pro, which now I have. I used to produce on GarageBand.
Yep.
Then eventually, I remember I made a beat on GarageBand and everything. I made so many beats just to convince my mom hey, this is something I want to do. Look, I'm good. Please get me Logic Pro, please. And then I think eventually enough pestering, and she has a little bit of faith, and yeah, really helped out. I got my own production software, started producing. But even before that, I was writing songs. I trying to write songs. My attempt at writing songs. Because when I was 13, my sister, she went overseas, but she had acoustic guitar. Then I was like, you know what? She's not going to use it.
Stealing her guitar.
Yeah, I was she's not going to use it. So, I might as well... try something out and learn. I think I went the usual route, learn a couple of Ed Sheeran songs here and there.
How everyone starts.
Yeah, and how everybody starts.
Ed Sheeran or Jason Mraz.
Yeah. It's one of the two.
Yeah.
And the natural progression obviously is J. Cole, so...
Wow, very big jump though. So would you say J. Cole is one of the artists that really inspired you to start making music?
Yeah, for hip-hop rap-wise, I think J. Cole is one of my inspirations. But for R&B wise, I would say Smino, Anderson .Paak. I really love Malibu album. That's one of the most replayed. I think I checked on okay, Apple Music also has Wrapped. Okay, not just I want to make a PSA. Apple Music also has Wrapped, just like Spotify, but everybody keeps on trashing Apple Music. Oh no, we got Receptify, we got Wrapped. We can see what we like. Apple Music also has that. I just wanted to put it out on my bet.
Okay,
I just felt really strongly about that suddenly, but.
Are you an Apple Music fan?
Yeah, I'm an Apple Music fan. I don't know if you can tell. Yeah, but what was I? Yeah, okay.
I was just asking about your inspiration.
Oh yeah.
Which artists are you inspired by?
Yeah, so Anderson .Paak and Smino and Omar Apollo, one of my few inspirations for R&B. Yeah, I mean I guess there's more inspirations, but I guess there's a lot of people that you listen to, but there's a few people that you really try to be I want to try to make my song sound similar to them.
Yeah.
So I think those are the three.
Make you challenge yourself.
Yeah,
in a way.
I think for Smino, I really love his vocal inflections and how dynamic his voice is. So I really try to learn how he does that and stuff. And Anderson .Paak is all about the groove and soul. So yeah.
Cool. I mean, I feel that you've definitely taken all these elements and made it your own. Oh my god, my English today, seriously.
I try.
But I wanted to know a little bit about what your creative process is like when you bring a song together, because you produce it yourself and you write everything yourself, right?
Yeah. So sometimes, there's no one particular process I stick to. It's just whatever comes naturally. It might start off like it used to be where I start off with like a guitar progression or something, and you know I build up from there. Like I'll record it and then I'll make a beat out of it. But lately, or like maybe like past couple of months or past years, like it's mostly been like, oh, if I have an idea or like a melody in my head, I'll just record a voice memo. Like, okay, like maybe it'll be useful in a couple of months, or maybe it'll be useful like for a certain beat I'll make randomly.
Yeah.
And I mean, sure or not, yeah, some of the songs that I made have come from that, or some of the songs also come from like, oh, if I'm taking the bus and then suddenly I have like, oh, you know, that would be a dope as bar, you know, that is right now. Like, so, it's not some like corny like 8 months shit where I'm on the bus with the headphones and everything down, but it's just like 1 or 2 lines. Then I just like save it and then like I compile it, and then eventually, you know, I see, okay, maybe this flow or something will fit for this song. Then I'll just, you know, insert it lah.
Nice. Do you feel that it's like it shows your progression as a musician and a songwriter as well? Because maybe in the past you would need to refer to something in order to like spark your creativity, or do you feel that it's just a different mode of creating that you have now?
I think it's a different mode of creating lah. Cause I do not like to, what do you call it, restrict myself to like, oh, say like I'm gonna start on this one, or this is the new one I'm gonna try or anything. It's like I've even like looked at like certain like producer videos on like YouTube and stuff, and how they say like, oh, you know, maybe you should start off, you know, with your bass line first, you start off with your drums first. Because I used to start with the guitar, then I was okay, let me try that. But most of the songs that I make that are, what do you call it, they get fleshed out and people tend to like, is the ones that like naturally come to me. It's not like I'm forcing out a beat or anything. That's what I would say lah.
Cool. Then what would you say, I mean, is a song that you are the most proud of in terms of like songwriting wise?
Songwriting wise? Yeah. Oh, because I got a lot of songs. So
I know you do.
Oh, let me think.
Or even you can give a couple, but like, are there any songs that you've written that you're like, whoa, that came out of me?
Oh yeah, no, I think that feeling like for every musician is like, you know, when you start a project and then the end you hear the final product, right, and then you're like, what? How did I? Wait, that's dope as hell. Like I've got like, it's almost like you can get addicted to that feeling of, you know, of the end product being like so satisfying because it's something, especially like I mentioned, like if the melody's in my head or something, and then to see like come to fruition is like dope as hell. So like,
yeah.
But the songs that I'm proud of, I would say, okay, from like from my recent project, I would say like songs like Resemblance and Iceland, but it's not really to do with like, I guess, example, Resemblance is not to do with mainly like, oh, the writing or anything, but like the fact that like sometimes you will re-record your vocals and everything, but you do not want to lose like the emotion in your voice because it might become too repetitive. So I was really happy like I was able to capture my emotion without it like, you know, feeling forced when I re-recorded some parts or something like that. Another one is Run. I really am proud of Run because it's like my first attempt to like making like a really, how you say, like a really like heavy like trumpet bouncy pop song. I don't know how to describe it, but it's just like a feeling that at the end, right, okay, I can picture myself, like even if I didn't make the song, I can picture myself listening to this.
That's a great feeling.
Yeah, man. that's a good feeling. It's like, okay, so maybe hopefully people will like it, and yeah, I mean, some people have been telling me they like the song, so
nice.
Yeah,
I feel that your feedback is always very like process oriented. Like you're someone who really enjoys the process.
I really enjoy the process.
It's not about the outcomes for you, but really more about the process when you think about like your favorite songs and stuff.
Yeah, because I think if you get fixated too much on like the expectation, it might ruin the process. You might not even get there at the end. But like, let's say you make a song and it doesn't go anywhere. There'll be like certain elements or certain flows that you'll come up or melodies that you'll come up within the song that you can like, you know, mentally store for like for another song and be like, okay, no, this actually fits perfectly for this other song. I can save it still. So I do enjoy the process, and because I don't know, I don't want to be corny, but like, you know, everybody's like, oh, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey, you know.
Motivational quote of the day.
Yeah. But it really is though. Like, I think, yeah, the expectations tend to like really hinder your like music making sessions, I feel.
And I feel that that's maybe it's like your secret to being able to put out so many great songs, because like you've only been active since like 2019.
Yeah.
But when I was looking through your discography, I was like, oh, this guy is like on the ball, man.
Yeah, no, I think in 2020 I reached like 13 singles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that, would you say the creative process is like your motivation for like creating like frequently, or like is there something else that motivates you?
I think that would be like the main thing. Because, I mean, after like I dropped Blank Canvas, I didn't drop something for a while until like last week. Yeah. Like, not last week, like for Freela. That was the last thing I dropped before. And it was just a process of me like, okay, I was worried that, you know, I don't want my music to sound too much of the same, because I make it like the time periods between one song and the other was like too short. So I wanted to like, you know, really experiment and try to broaden my sound lah. So I gave myself, okay, maybe I give myself like 6 months or something. I'll just like stack up on demos and see which one, you know, I can like, you know, shift my sound to or put out that I'm proud of, or try something new.
Right.
So yeah lah, I mean, it's really about the process, but I don't think there's really anything else that really like pushes me to make music. Yeah.
Nice.
Besides being in love with music, that's what it.
I'm also curious to know like what is your next challenge, because I feel like creatively you're, like you said, you're very into the creative process.
Yeah.
Right. But I feel that you have a handle on like how you can create consistently, which honestly is a big struggle for a lot of artists.
Right.
So for yourself, what do you see as your next like big challenge, something that motivates you?
Okay, so this year I like started like doing the live performances and stuff. So I think my next step or something was to like reimagine or like rearrange my songs for live performances, like have a whole band and stuff, and see how much I can expand onto that. Because I think, you know, especially with like, you know, the band being like the live performance, like the band being lifted, like people can go for shows now and everything, and you start seeing like other artists have bands, you're like, oh my god, you start imagining that for yourself, like, or you know what,
it's a
you know
different
what if,
feeling,
yeah,
right?
you know what if like, you know, like it doesn't hit the same if it's just a playback on like the speaker compared to like if it's a band. Like there's a feeling like, you know, you can't get. And you know, you start imagining like, oh, you know, it'd be dope or not, like, oh, what if I have an actual trumpet player in the band? What if I have an actual saxophone player? What if I actually have somebody doing like a guitar solo at the end? That'd be crazy. So I think that would be like the next most interesting thing I would want to try out. Just to like reimagine my songs for live settings and stuff.
Nice. Do you have any lives coming up?
Yeah, I'm currently I am so like I am, what do you call it, getting the band together.
In the process?
Yeah, in the process.
All right.
So yeah.
So stay tuned. Watch this space.
Yeah, yes, watch this space.
I'm also interested to know, like, I mean, you were in Republic Poly, right?
Yes.
And you've been in the music scene for some time now. You're very engaged with like the underground music scene in Singapore. Do you have any artists locally that you really like?
Oh, how do I not be biased and like put on like people from my label? I can just, I will. I mean, I was just trying to think like, oh, will I come off too biased?
Chriskris has a label called
Closed Door Collective. Closed Door Collective. So I think, you know, one of my like favorite artists, or one of my people I've been working longest, Tias Iglesias. I think, you know, I mean, bro doesn't really release that often lah, but when he does, everybody pays attention. That's what I realized, you know, and I think there's a reason to it. All the other artists also in Closed Door, like me and Shira, Fahmi, Tristan, bro, he's one of he's our label like rapper, and bro, the demos I've been hearing is insane. Like, cause I think one of the dopest things is like, okay, I produce most of his tracks with Elvin. Also, I produce like most of Tristan's stuff, and I think, you know, cause I also like, you know, occasionally make like rap music and stuff, and you know your abilities and everything, like when it comes to maybe like, you know, musical aspect, but when you hear somebody else like do something like, oh my god, I didn't even think about that, like the flow or like the delivery and everything's on point, and you're like, you just feel so satisfied, like in terms of production, like, oh my god, they actually like they kill the beat, you know, because I think like, you know, and me and Elvin started out, we make beats and we try to rap over them, and we like our production was always like ahead
Yeah.
of our writing and our performance, and like eventually we caught up. But to hear like like the first session that we ever got with Tristan, he immediately he understood what we were about, and like he could like sense like the
Like
flow
fulfill
and like
your
delivery
vision.
and everything, like so I really love working with Tristan, man. And yeah, stay tuned also. 2023, Tristan's gonna take over as well. Another one, my boy Johan. He's like a secret, like a gem for closed door, because he has no releases out. But he's been working with me like since 2019, my first ever release, Holding Back EP. He was there from like he's a day one, and he's been stacking up demos as well. And yeah, okay. Besides closed door, because I don't want to come too preachy, But besides closed door, oh my god, there's another rapper that I really like listening to, called Zamuddin. He's like sound like I mentioned, like the vocal inflection and everything. He's not afraid of trying new things. Cause I think like in terms, I realize in the rap scene is, we tend to do something that is currently, we know it's popular, and that's why we try to replicate it. But and then again, people can tell that you're trying to just replicate what's ever been done. But like you see other artists overseas, they are not afraid. Like artists like Baby Keem, they're not afraid to like use their voice as a sample in the background, or like use certain inflections that are like you never hear that in a rap song. Or even like I think even like people like Young Thug, like he's so underrated when it comes to his like vocal like inflections, abilities, the range. And I see Zamuddin taking the same risks. I see him like potentially in the same light as those artists. It just give him like just give him time again. I think he'll take over as well. Other my favorite artists. Okay, I really want to work with this dude so much. His producer and artist Fox. Yeah, oh my god, bro is, I don't know, he's like sometimes I hear his production and I'm like, bro, he's not real, bro. Like he's like a myth. It's not, because I see him like all his stories is always like in the studio playing the piano, but suddenly he will pop up with a story with Faris Jabba, and I'm like, huh, when did this happen? Because you don't expect it, because like bro's like, I think he's like, he started off like in jazz or something, like very like jazz and hip hop and everything, and suddenly you see him working with like more hip hop artists and everything, and that's like very interesting to me when people like change, especially producers change genres. Yeah. I think I went on a tangent a lot. Yeah.
No, all good. I mean, you stay on track. You just have a lot of artists that you love locally, which
there's definitely
love.
more, but
so many recommendations now.
Yeah.
Awesome. I mean, let's go back to you yourself. I know you just released a track for free.
For free, yeah.
For free. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a bit about the story behind the track?
Okay, so when I made the track, I was really just like I said, I was in that mode like, the 6 months I want to try something like new in terms of like not just production, because I also, like I said, even though I like producing all my stuff, I think certain times, like even I think you can tell when I talk, I go off tangent. I might just get too over involved, and I'm like, by the time I'm ending the production, when it comes to the writing and stuff, I'll be like, I think creatively I'd be a bit exhausted. So I took this route of like searching for like beats and stuff, and so I can just focus on the writing and the melodies only, and that's what I did with For Free. So I got this beat, and then I just like, okay, this is gonna sound head ass as fuck, but it is an honest story. So like I said, I got this beat from YouTube, right? The beat, every beat on YouTube has the bracket free.
I'm
not gonna
like free.
Then I was just like, what I was downloading, because I was like, okay, I like the beat. Then I was like, okay, what I was downloading, I was like, I was just humming to myself, like I got this beat for free. Then I was like, I got it for free and everything. Then eventually, like, that's what I mean, like, there's no direction, and like most of the time it's like I hum it out, and then I see where the words take me. I think a lot of artists do that, where it's just like, you hum out a melody and you just try to make words out the sounds,
right?
And yeah, that's how I came up with like the hook, and then
Yeah.
from there I just naturally progressed to like the verse and everything. So yeah.
That is a very interesting song. So
But the thing is like even though like I said I take it like from like the YouTube word, like the free word on the title of the YouTube video, it like you can still find a way to like relate it to like a real life thing or whatever thing.
just so it makes sense for everyone who is not you.
Yeah, exactly. So like that's what you have to do. Otherwise, I just sound insane. I sound clinically insane if I was like got this beat for free and then like yeah, I just sound crazy. So I'm like, yeah, so I have to make it make sense.
Yeah. So when you write like the lyrics for your songs, does it always come from like first you start with like the songwriting and the melody, and then you just try and like get words in and then make it sound normal, or are they from real life experiences?
Okay, so I think it's a bit of both, because I will like say come up with a melody and then make words out of it, but like the words that I'm trying to decipher from the sounds I'm making, I think obviously subconsciously I'll try to relate it to like a real life experience lah, because I think that's naturally what you would think when you're trying to decipher the words, like stuff that makes sense to you.
Yeah.
So I think it's a combination. Like I will try to attach the real life experiences while I'm figuring out what are the words that I'm trying to say when I come with the melody.
Nice, nice. All right. We are down to our last question.
Well,
but I just wanted to know, like, what do you have in store for yourself?
What I have in store?
Yeah. Anything you want to? Any new projects you want to share?
Okay.
New releases?
Yeah, I've got a lot of releases lined up for 2023. I'm very excited in terms of direction and everything. Like I think just stay tuned. I don't want to speak. I can't speak much on it really, but just very. I think it's a new sound, new era. I guess new era, Chriskris. But yeah, I think that's about it. Yeah.
Cool. Thank you so much for joining us today. Looking forward to your set after this.
Welcome. I am very excited to perform.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. I'm Chriskris and this is For Free. Yeah.
Get it for free. All I do is let it tweet. Tell her she made my week. In return, I make her knees weak. Oh, please. Get it for free. All I do is let it tweet. Tell her she made my week. In return, I make her knees weak. Oh, please. Girl, that's the extent. I don't want more than I can defend. I'm not a soldier, I'm not supposed to have more. So when you tell me you're on board, please don't lie. Don't lie, baby. Baby, don't lie. Baby, don't lie. Baby, don't lie. Lie to me. Baby, don't lie. Baby, don't lie. Get it for free. All I do is let it tweet. Tell her she made my week. In return, I make her knees weak. Yeah. Wait. Oh, please, baby, get it for free. All I do is let it tweet. Tell her she made my week. In return, I make her knees weak. Oh, please. She comes around when you used to. I've got nothing to prove. Call my heart, I'm nonchalant when she mentions another dude. I don't plan on getting bruised. Nah, I ain't gon' get bruised. I don't plan on adding a vice or two. Telling me don't lie, don't lie, don't lie, baby, don't lie, baby, don't lie, baby, don't lie to me, baby, don't lie, baby, don't lie. Come down to make love, but I hate what love makes. See, when you don't love, there's no room for heartbreaks, no room for trust to flake, especially no room for a guy to take away. Get it for free. All I do is let it tweet. Tell her she made my week. In return, I make her knees weak. Oh, please, baby. talk enough. Put sweet things, sweet talk, beats.
Yeah. I'm Chriskris and this is Slide. Yeah.
Baby, you like it when I slide through. Got no one on the side, just you. I don't mind working things out, see this through. Don't you push the blame on me. I got the tab on, sip slowly. I got your back, don't need to worry. It's in the past, now my love can bleed. Don't you understand? Shawty, I wanna know what's your stance. 4 months back, now I'm a changed man. Not 180, but trust me, it's better than pushing blame and shit like a car stainless. You're hesitant cause falling this fast is dangerous. Learning that fear disappears with love. It is not something that it came with. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so that I'm far too late. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so that another guy has swept you away. Baby, you like it when I slide through. Got no one on the side, just you. I don't mind working things out, seeing things through. Don't you push the blame on me. I got the tab, oh, sip slowly. I got your back, don't need to worry. It's in the past, now my love can't. Baby, you like it when I slide through. Got no one on the side, just you. I don't mind working things out, seeing things through. Don't you push the blame on me. I got the tab, oh, sip slowly. I got your back, don't need to worry. It's in the past, now my love can bleed.
Yeah. Closed on everything. Shout out Elvin. Shout out everybody in Closed Door. Shout out MediaCorp, Indiego, Slat. Leaving me with my hands tied. You're better off by a landslide. Baby, don't tell me I miss you, cause I see you doing just fine. All I need is a sign to press rewind, cause I will go to you anytime. No, I ain't fine, baby. And no, the way you went about your loving, let me tell you it was something. I would try to leave if I knew there was a more to see. And now I got your issues, babe. Selfish and I'm numb to pain. Ain't the slightest bit surprised how you remain the same on inside. You're better off by a landslide. Baby, don't tell me I miss you, cause I see you doing just fine. All I need is a sign to press rewind, cause I will go to you anytime. No, I ain't fine, baby. And now, when I get close to a girl, I start to think how long it's gonna take for her to be cynical towards me. And now I got your issues, babe. Selfish and I'm numb to pain. Ain't the slightest bit surprised how you remain the same on inside. You're better off by a landslide. Baby, don't tell me I miss you, cause I see you doing just fine. All I need is a sign to press rewind, cause I will go to you anytime. No, I ain't fine, baby. Thank you. Hi, I'm Chriskris. This is my last song, Resemblance, to you now. I feel like I don't get you anymore, and maybe I never did. If your passage shown resemblance to you now, to you now, to you now, to you now.
And honestly, I can't even say if you've changed. For all that I know, you might think the same. And I'm the one to blame for making you feel stuck in the same place. I'm taking it too personal. Happens when you get vulnerable. I wouldn't have it any other way. For now, just rendezvous with you in my memories. I feel like I don't get you anymore. And maybe I never did. If your passage some resemblance to you now, to you now, to you now, to you now.
Thank you. Yo, it's Chris, and thank you for listening to my set. You can catch me on the Chriskris on IG and Chriskris on Spotify, Apple Music, any streaming platform. Thank you.